This is the story of a journey out of darkness that led certain among the people of the book to the discovery of the promised land. There are those who have claimed North America, and others have claimed South America, but it is in Africa that the Spirit has led us into all truth, as it was in the days of old. We are certain that Africa is the promised land, because at the end of this presentation, you will see how biblical locations in Africa match up with ancient scripture. This story begins with a man named Ron Wyatt, whom some described as a 20th century Indiana Jones, who searched for the Ark of the Covenant in Zedekiah's cave, where it had been hidden by Jeremiah in 597 BC. During the excavation, Ron became discouraged, and a man came to him in the garden tomb where he was digging and encouraged him to keep searching. For some reason, Ron asked the man where he was coming from, and he replied, "I'm coming from South Africa, and I'm on my way to the New Jerusalem." I first heard Ron's account in the year 2012, so I began searching for antique maps of Africa, and it was not long before I found the 1747 map of the Kingdom of Judah in West Africa. This map had been charted by Emmanuel Bowen in 1747, but by 1767 they had renamed it the Slave Coast. Historians argued that the people who lived in the Kingdom of Judah had no connection to the people of the book, but the French explorer Élisée Reclus told the truth. In his book he wrote, "The Europeans have designated by various names the region ancient authors called Judah. The inhabitants were called the Judaic and were regarded as remnants of the lost tribes of Israel." You see, even though this map was found, I still held the belief that Africa was the land of Ham, and the state of Israel was the promised land. I had read that the Hebrews had fled into Africa to escape the Roman destruction in 70 AD, and assumed they had named their kingdom Judah. And clearly it was the intention of the cartographers to have us believe that and conceal the true size of Judah. But I had just begun my quest, and it was not long before I stumbled upon the desert of Seth. Seth was the son of Adam, who was the son of God, and his descendants came down from the mountain in the days of Jared. In the forgotten books of Eden, when the Most High told Adam to leave the garden, he commanded him to dwell in the cave of treasures, on the western border below the garden, for on that side the earth is very broad. This broad earth they refer to would prove to be West and Central Africa, and you will understand this further on in this series. Many people have asked why the angel was coming from South Africa. Well, the archangel Michael is the principality and power over Jacob and over Africa, and he is the prince of the south. And the word lined up with the geography of Africa when Enoch writes of Azazel, the fallen angel, and how the Most High said to Raphael, "Bind Azazel hand and foot and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert which is in Dudael, and cast him therein." And what did I find? The river of the archangel Michael, described by some cartographers as a holy river. The territory of Raphael and Azazel, the fallen angel whose territory sits at the equator, and whom Raphael had bound and buried in the desert of Dudael. The south is the territory of the angels.